A group of kids around 10 years old end up stranded on a deserted island after a plane crash. To stay alive, Ralph, as the leader, believes the signal fire has to be the #1 priority, because it is their only way to call for help from the outside world. But Simon and the group thinks shelter should come first. Some of the little ones are already getting sick and passing away, and they should protect the kids who are most vulnerable. Jack says out loud that both sides make sense, but he does not really care about the fire or the shelter. All he can think about is catching a wild boar first. This is not just a disagreement over strategy, it is a different way of understanding their situation. Ralph only sees the island as a temporary problem. As long as they wait for rescue, everything will end. Simon focuses on what is right in front of them. If rescue never comes, they have to find a way to survive. And Jack sees the island as a stage to prove himself. Hunting matters more to him than going home. After the meeting, Piggy walks up to Ralph. He has been worrying about the bathroom situation lately. Even though he keeps reminding everyone, the little kids still go wherever they happen to be. Once the water source gets contaminated, more and more people are going to get sick. Piggy comes over in private, clearly seeing himself as part of the core leadership, but Jack does not see it that way. He only recognizes Ralph as the leader, and himself as the hunting captain. Everyone else, including Piggy, is just regular kids. If anyone has suggestions, they need to hold the conch and speak at the meeting. Jack goes back to studying how to hunt. While talking it through with his crew, they realize wild boars are like cattle. At the brightest, hottest part of the day, they rest in the same familiar spot, and any behavior you can predict is the perfect chance to make a move. He immediately lays out a plan. Find the resting place and cover their bodies in mud, then hide nearby and strike fast. By the next day at noon, Jack leads the group into action. They hold their breath and step carefully with every move. From the boar's resting area comes a low, heavy snort. Sure enough, it is hiding from the midday heat, completely off guard. Jack uses hand signals to spread them out, and they close in without a sound. The boar wakes up, but it is too late to run now. Every escape route is blocked. The boys wave their spears in excitement, and leave deep cuts across its hide. When it can no longer fight back, Jack steps forward with his knife and finishes it. Warm blood sprays out and splatters across his body. During the last hunt, Jack held back on instinct and could not bring himself to do it. He could not get past that mental barrier, but now he does not hesitate at all, and he even feels a rush he has never felt before. It is the darker side of human nature waking up, from being timid to enjoying it, from fearing harm to embracing it. Jack has completed his transformation. He cuts off the boar's head and mounts it on a sharpened stick. As blood drips into the dirt, a swarm of flies quickly gathers. That fly-covered boar's head is called Beelzebub in Hebrew, meaning Lord of the Flies, and it is also a name for a demon. On the way back, everyone spots luggage by a stream that fell out during the crash. It is packed with supplies. What makes the kids happiest is a few tubes of toothpaste inside. The stuff tastes sweet, so it is basically a stand-in for candy. And what kid does not love sweets? They follow the stream and keep searching, and they even find another suitcase. The clothes inside clearly belong to a girl. The boys do not turn their noses up at it. Even if they cannot wear them, they can take them back and make bags. This trip is a huge haul. They not only bring back meat, they also find candy-like treats that feel like a luxury. Just as they head back to the beach, they see the kids shouting toward the ocean. Jack sprints over. Out on the water not far away, they can faintly make out the silhouette of a ship, and it feels like the ground drops out under him. Because they were busy hunting, the signal fire on the mountain was not kept going. Because of Jack's mistake, they miss their chance to be rescued. The hunting group races to the top to relight the fire. Ralph is already there, furiously trying to spark a flame with stones. But once a chance like that is gone, it is hard to get it back. Simon steps up to the fire and quietly says the ship is already gone. With their hopes slipping away, the kids break into another argument. Piggy finally gets his opening, and calls Jack out hard for neglecting his duty, but that completely sets Jack off. Jack says he clearly brought back meat, and even found sweet treats. He should not be treated like the villain over one mistake. And even if the fire had been burning, the people on the ship might not have noticed them anyway.
I am sad the fire went out, but I hope we deserve some thanks for finding meat.
Thank you. Thank you for keeping me prisoner on your island.
There will be other ships!
And what if there isn't, you idiot? What if that was our chance to be saved?
No! Jack! Boys have to keep talking! Talking!
The other boys rush in to stop him, but Jack has completely run out of patience. He does not want rules, and he does not want toilets. He wants to build a new camp, where people can live with total freedom.
Who's coming with me?
Everyone looks at each other and no one answers Jack's call. In a tribe with some order, no one wants to leave that easily. Jack storms off in anger, but a few hours later, Maurice and Roger quietly run over, saying they want to join his new side. Right after that, more and more boys follow. They never said it out loud in front of Ralph, but in this moment they all show up beside Jack, making their choice with action. It is not because they are used to obeying, it is because the new camp looks more tempting. There is meat, there is sweet stuff, and there are no rules. And they do not have to work every day building shelters, and they do not have to sit through those pointless meetings day after day. Ralph's side stands for responsibility, and a far-off hope of rescue, while Jack stands for freedom and living for right now. For kids who are still figuring everything out, there is no real hesitation about which side to pick.